Bhandar, and today we are going to discuss about the new theory of nursing profession, that is self-care deficit theory, and this theory given by Dorothea Elizabeth Oram. Let's we know about the Elizabeth Oram theorist, the Dorothea Oram. She is born in 1914 in Baltimore, US. Received her diploma at Providence Hospital, Washington, D.C. in 1934. In 1939, she became bachelor. She have done bachelor nursing, and in 1945, she have done Masters of Science in Nursing Education from Catholic University of America, Washington, D.C. Then her clinical practice included staff nurse. She is working as a staff nurse in the operating room, pediatric wards, and adult medical surgical units. She also did private duty nursing in private homes and the hospital, and was an emergency room supervisor. She taught biological sciences and later served as director of nursing service and director of School of Nursing at Providence Hospital, Michigan, and received several honorary degrees. She is very hardworking. Oram's concept of nursing as the provision of self-care was first published in 1959. Oram continued to develop her nursing concepts and her self-care deficit theory of nursing. In 1971, she published a nursing concept of practice, and the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth editions of this book were published in 1980, 85, 91, 95, and 2001 respectively. Then Oram's general theory of nursing, it is related parts: theory of self-care, theory of self-care deficit, theory of nursing system. Self-care means when individuals do their care by own, and self-care deficit when they are not capable enough to do their own care, and theory of nursing system when nursing agent or nurses provide the care to the individual. Number 1, theory of self-care. Under this, there are some concepts like self-care, self-care agency, self-care requisites, and therapeutic self-care demand. What's under self-care? The performance of activities that individuals initiate and perform on their behalf to maintain life, health, and well-being. And this, the total efforts taken by the individual. Right? Then self-care agency, the individual ability to perform self-care activities. It consists of two agents: self-care agent, person who provides the self-care, and dependent care agent, person other than individual who provides the care, like parents help them, affected by basic conditioning factors. Self-care requisites, it defined as reasons for which self-care is done, why we provide self-care to them. These express the intended or desired result. It consists of three categories: universal, developmental, and health deviations. First of all, we have to discuss about the universal. Universal, it needs that are common to all individual. What need? Air, water, food, elimination, rest, activity, and education too. Then developmental, needs resulting from maturation or developed due to conditions or event. For example, adjustment to new job or puberty, because there is a changes or modification in our life. Health deviation, needs resulting from illness, injury, and disease or its treatment. For example, learning to walk with crutches after a leg fracture, because there is a health deviation. Then therapeutic self-care demand, it defined as the total of care measures necessary at a specific time or over a duration of time for meeting an individual self-care requisites by using appropriate methods and related sets and actions. The second one is theory of self-care deficit. It is the central focus of Oram's general theory of nursing. It describes how people can be helped through nursing. This is the self-care model, and these are the concepts. Concepts mean different ideas combined together, and because of different idea combined together, it makes a different model. That is a self-care deficit theory model actually. The conditioning factors are self-care agency and When self-care agency is deficit, then self-care demands are there. Then self-care done by the person. After that, self-care demand. Why? Because there is some deficiencies are there, and then nursing agency help the person to meet the demand of self-care demand. Theory of self-care deficit. Role of the nurse in this: she acting or doing for another, guiding and directing the person who need care, providing physical and psychological support, and providing and maintaining environment that support personal development, and teaching to another regarding providing the awareness to them. Theory of self-care deficit. Coordinating nursing care. Provide the care to the person but in a coordinating way. Establishing the kind and amount of immediate and continuing care needed. Whatever or whichever the kind of care needed for the patient, the nurses provide. Coordinating the care with other services such as other healthcare, social, educational services needed or being received. Then discharging patients from nursing care when they have regained their abilities to perform their own self-care needs, and that time the patient is discharged. After that, theory of nursing systems. It describes how the patient's self-care needs will be met by the nurse, the patient, or by both the nurse or the patient. If there is a self-care deficit, if there is a difference between what the individual can do and what need to be done to maintain optimum functioning, that time the person require nursing care. After that, classification of nursing system. Nursing system also classified in three kinds, that is wholly compensatory, partially compensatory, and supportive educative system. Wholly compensatory means all the entire care provided to the patient, it is totally care given by the nursing personnel, and partially compensatory, some efforts taken by the patient and the 50% effort taken by the nursing staff. Then supportive. Here, I think the patient totally do their own care but need only awareness or support. Then what comes under wholly compensatory system? Here the patient action was limited and nursing action not limited. The nurse actions accomplishes patient's therapeutic self-care, then compensates for patient's inability to engage in self-care, all kind of care provided by the health personnel, and support and process patients. After that, partially compensatory system. There are 6 kind of care and 3 provided by the nurse, 3 done by the patient. Nurse action performs some self-care limitation of patients, compensates for self-care limitation of patient, and assist patients as required. And patient action performs some self-care measures, regulate self-care agency, accepts care and assistance from nurse. And in supportive educative system, nurse only educate them and patient actions are accomplishes self-care. Here the goal achieved. Regulates the exercise and development of self-care agency. Then the major assumptions are all patients wish to care for themselves. Everyone need, they can independent. Humans are capable and willing to engage in self-care and care for dependent members of the family. Self-care and dependent care are learned behaviors through human communication and interaction with each other. Nursing is a deliberate helping actions performed by nurses for the benefits of others over a certain period of time. Then, humans are supposed to be self-reliant and responsible for their self-care needs and care needs for dependent members of the family. Humans are unique individuals that are separated from each other and from their environment. Then meta-paradigm of Orum's theory. There are 4 kinds of meta-paradigm: person, health, environment, and nursing. What do we know about the person? Person is defined by Orum as the patient, a being who functions biologically, symbolically, socially, and who has the potential for learning and development. Person is the patient who can do everything, and they can learn about the potential, their ability, and develop. Person is an individual who is with the capacity for self-knowledge, who can engage in deliberate action, interpret experiences, and perform beneficial actions. After that, health. A state characterized by soundness or wholeness of bodily structure and function. Illness, it is opposite. Means person is totally healthy, all the functions of the body done very well. It consists of physical, psychological, interpersonal, and social aspects. These aspects are inseparable. These all things when comes together, it means the health is good. What kind of things? Physical, psychological, interpersonal, and social. Then the person is wholly good. Health includes promotion and maintenance of health, treatment of illness, and prevention of complications. Then environment. Environment consists of environmental factors, environmental elements, environmental conditions, external physical and psychological surroundings, and developmental environment. Then nursing. Oram defines the art of nursing as an intellectual quality of individual nurse. This quality is related to creativity as well as analysis and synthesis of information, all of which contribute to development of nursing systems to assist individuals or multi-person units. Nursing is a profession, and in this profession, nurse do their responsibility and provide care to the patient. Then nursing process. There are 5 steps are there. First of all, we assess the patient, then become the diagnosis, then our goal, planning, implementation, and evaluation. Fine. Oram's work and characteristics of theory. Theories can interrelate concepts in such a way as to create a difference and become a new model. Oram's theoretical constructs of self-care deficits, and nursing systems are interrelated in her general comprehensive theory of nursing, which is unique phenomena. Oram's theory follows a logical thought process. She states her general theory that presents the central idea of each of the 3 interrelated theories. 3 interrelated theories combined together. Then statements that describe a concept or explain and predict a relationship between 2 concepts. They are interrelated with each other. The theory can be applied to all individual patients and with further adaptation to multi-person units. Then theories can be used by a practitioner to guide and improve their practice. Theory focuses on nursing, a helping art that assists an individual to meet self-care needs, and that is the foundation for nursing practice. Adds nursing body of knowledge and maintain the standard of our nursing profession. Theories can be the basis for the hypothesis that can be tested or for theory to be explained. That's why we always include some theoretical model in our first unit during our thesis or during our partial fulfillment of our thesis. Theories must be consist with other validated theories, law, principles, but leave unanswered questions that need to be investigated. Consistent with role theory, need theory, field theory, and health promotional concepts. Then there are some critiques of Oram's theory. What are that? Strengths. This theory is very strong, and the points are: provides a comprehensive base to nursing practice. It has utility for professional nursing in the area of nursing practice, curricula, education, administration, and research. We have to use this in every area. Specifies when nursing is needed. Her self-care approach is contemporary with the concepts of health promotion and health maintenance, and expanded her focus of individual self-care to include multi-person units. Then there are some limitations too. In general system theory, a system is viewed as a single whole thing, while Oram's define a system as a single whole thing. Appears that the theory is illness oriented rather, with no indication of its use in wellness setting. Application of Oram's theory. There is baseline data the area and patient detail, name, age, sex, education, occupation, marital status, release and diagnosis, theoretical, applied, and there are various name Mrs. X, age 56, female, no formal education, household, married, Hindu, rheumatoid arthritis. Orum's theory of self-care deficit, we have applied on it. How? For Mrs. X, in case history, she came to the hospital with complaint of pain over all the joints, stiffness which is more in morning and reduces by the activities. She has these complaints since 5 years and has taken treatment from local hospital. The symptoms were not reducing and came to hospital for further management. Patient was able to do the daily activity of daily living by herself, but the way she performed and the posture she used was making her prone to develop the complications regarding the disease. She also was malnourished and was not having awareness about the deficiencies and effects. Then the basic conditions factor: age 56, gender female, health status disability due to the health condition, therapeutic self-care demand, development state, ego integrity versus despair, socio-cultural orientation, no formal education and belongs to Hindu. Healthcare system: institutional healthcare, family system, married, husband working, pattern of living, at home with partner, environment, rural area, then resources, husband, daughter, sisters, son. And universal self-care requisites: air, breathes without difficulty, no cyanosis, water, fluid intake is sufficient, edema present over ankles, turgor normal for the age, food HB 9.6 gram. Then elimination, voids and elimination bowel without difficulty, activity frequent, rest is required due to pain not completely relieved, activity level has come down, deformity of the joint secondary to the disease process and use of the joint, social interaction, communicates well with neighbors and call the doctor by phone, need for medical care is communicated to the daughter, prevention of hazards, need instructions on care of joints and prevention of falls, need instruction on improvement of nutritional status, prefer to walk barefoot. Promotion of normalcy has good relation with daughter. Then development self-care requisite: maintenance of developmental environment, able to feed self, difficulty to perform the dressing, toileting, prevention, management of condition, therapeutic normal development, feels that problems are due to her own behaviors and discusses the problems with husbands and daughter. Health deviation self-care requisites: adherence to medical regime, report the problems to the physician when in the hospital, cooperates with the medication, not much aware about the use and side effects of medicines, awareness of potential problem associated with regime, not aware about the actual disease process, not complaint with the diet and prevention of hazards, not aware about the side effects of the medications, modification of self-image to incorporate the changes in health status, has adapted to limitation in mobility to adopt of new ways for activities, leads to deformities and progression of the disease, adjustment of lifestyle to accommodate changes in the health status and medical regime, adjusted with the deformities, pain tolerance and not achieved. Medical problems and plan: physician's perspective of the condition, diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and is on the following medication, or medical diagnosis, rheumatoid arthritis, medical treatment, medication and physical therapy. After that, areas and priorities according to Orum's theory of self-care deficit. First of all, the basic needs: air, water, food, elimination, activity, rest, solitude, interaction, prevention of hazards, promotion of normalcy, maintenance a developmental environment, prevention or management of developmental threats, maintenance of health status, awareness and management of the disease process, adherence to the medical regime, and awareness of potential problem, modify self-image and adjust lifestyle to accommodate health status. In this way, we can apply the self-care deficit theory. Then, area of inadequacy: air, breathes without difficulty, no pallor cyanosis, water fluid intake is sufficient, food HB 9.6 gram, then elimination avoids and eliminates bowel without difficulty. Activity and rest, frequent rest is required due to pain, pain not completely relieved, then social interaction, communicate well with the neighbors, prevention hazards, need instructions on care of joint and prevention of fall, promotion normalcy, has good relation with her daughter. Then nursing care plan, therapeutic self-care demand, deficit area of food, adequacy of self-care agency, inadequate. What are the nursing diagnoses for this patient? Inability to maintain the ideal nutrition related to inadequate intake and knowledge deficit. Outcome and plan. Outcome: improved nutrition, maintenance of a balanced diet with adequate iron supplementation. Nursing goals and objectives. Goal: to achieve optimal levels of nutrition. Objectives: Mrs. X will state the importance of maintenance a balanced diet. List the food items rich in iron that are available in the locality. Design of the nursing system, supportive educative, method of helping by guidance, supporting her, teaching her, and providing developmental environment. Then in implementation, mutually planned and identified the objectives, and the patient were made to understand about the required changes in the behavior to have the requisites met. Then evaluation. Mrs. X understood the importance of maintaining an optimum nutrition. She verbalized that she will select the iron-rich diet for her food. She listed the foods that are rich in iron and that are locally available. The self-care deficit in terms of food is decreased with the initiation of the nutritional intake. The supportive educative system was useful for Mrs. X. Thank you very much. I hope you have understood about this theory.